Brittney Griner is back on U.S. soil after the Biden administration swapped her for a notorious convicted Russian arms dealer. While many are celebrating Griner's return, some lawmakers question the cost. Madeline Rivera reports.
This was the plane carrying Brittney Griner. It arrived in San Antonio's Kelly Field Friday morning, the climax of the WNBA star's plight. Russian Federal Security Services captured the moment Griner learned she was heading home after roughly 10 months in Russian custody.
Do you know where I'm heading to? No.
Griner supporters are cheering her return.
I'm overjoyed that BG will be reunited with her parents.
I first heard Brittney was coming home. I thought it's about time.
Despite the celebration, the White House says the one-for-one prisoner swap was a painful decision for President Biden, who had also hoped to secure the release of Paul Whelan. Whelan is a former Marine who was detained in Moscow in 2018 on espionage charges that the U.S. calls a sham. In exchange for Griner, the U.S. had to release Victor Bout, a convicted Russian arms dealer nicknamed the Merchant of Death.
This was not a decision that the president made lightly, but he believed it was the right thing to do to secure Brittney's release.
Critics argue the trade wasn't fair, adding Bout remains a dangerous man and was too great a prize to give to Russia.
This is a man that went around trying to kill American soldiers. This is a man who sells weapons. We're now having a war in Ukraine that Biden is concerned about.
Others wonder whether the swap could embolden U.S. enemies to take Americans hostage and use them as bargaining chips.
The broader concern is that this sends a signal that if you are a rogue regime or an enemy of America and you want to improve your geopolitical position, take an American hostage.
Griner is undergoing a health evaluation at the Brooke Army Medical Center in San Antonio, which treats patients who have survived torture or other trauma. In Washington, Madeline Rivera, Fox News.